I see. So he chose the blood. He mentioned something about giving it to a researcher he agreed with. I see. If he chose it on instinct, he must be, although his composition does seem somewhat different. I didn't as you requested. After all, he is a nature. There is no telling if things take a turn from what we hope for. Even so, we must protect the lineage. Whoosh. Is this an evolution? It's a completely different modification from previous times. When he was just a dead body, it was like skin and blood had become added. This time, it's like the flesh has morphed and is warping around him, almost like cocoon, as if it's trying to rebirth itself. Pain. I'm surrounded by dim red darkness everywhere I look. My entire body is in pain beyond description. It feels sick 1,000 times more than when I was alive and got that hangover after drinking. My view is warped, distorted, as if in a mega earthquake. I feel an atrocious sensation, as if my body is melting. I think I'm going mad, but at the same time I don't fear for my life. Even as my body melts away, and even as myself, my consciousness becomes detached from every single nerve. Silence. Although I'm conscious, I feel strangely as that I am not alive. Lorraine told me once that caterpillars inside the cocoons are in flat just as gloopy soup of themselves. Perhaps that's what is happening to me. I feel as though everything that I have reverberates across the entire planet. Memories triggering by motion appear for a moment and then fade away again and turn foggy. Who am I again? Some sort of demon? Or was I human? What did I used to do? Ah yes, I was an adventurer. I wanted to become a mythic-class adventurer. What for? Ah yes, I had made a promise. A distant guy was who I wanted to be. For her who could not fulfill her dreams. And Lorraine, who walks the road with me now, I must return. To my friends. To keep my promise. To become a mythic-class adventurer. The moment I felt that urge, I started coming back together again. The center of my being is my heart. And those hard things that protect it are bones. The inside, the frame, the discretion organs are blazed. Flesh compresses and wraps around my bones. This feeling of ants running the length of my body must be my skin being recomposed. And what's all this stuff? What is flowing through it all? Oh, I see. It's blood. There's not enough. Not enough blood. I want blood. There's not enough blood. Because I'm designed to thirst for it. Those who forever thirst for blood. Yes, that's because I am a vampire. Rent! Are you awake, Rent? How do you feel? Yeah, I feel sort of alright. You seemed to be okay, so I just let you sleep for a while. There were some things I wanted to look up in the meantime. How long was I asleep? Around 2 days, I reckon. I was asleep for quite some time. I went through a lot of text during that time, but compared to the amount of reading, the amount of information I was able to glean is minimal. What kind of text? About your body. Plush white skin with red rises, fangs, and bat-like wings. There's no question that you have evolved into a form of existence known as a vampire. The question is, what kind of vampire? Lesser, middle, greater vampires? Are classed by the various degrees of abilities they possess, according to the literature. It's difficult to assess this in your case, because a vampire's type is usually determined by the type of vampires who turned them. A greater vampire sharing its blood, a power if a human will lead to the human becoming a zombie or a lower vampire. You're a special case because you were formed independently of any relation to another vampire. I looked through, find any similar cases in history. Ancient vampires, twilight vampires, vampire princes. There were many instances of vampires in legends and fairy tales, but although there are instances of large populations being turned, there are no instances of people turning independently without the presence of another vampire. So, there is no way of knowing what kind of vampire I am. That's right. But no sense you're awake. I can observe and run some tests on you. First, I want you to know about those wings. How do you move them? Move. So, I was moving these wings. I wasn't doing so consciously. There must be like an animal tail in that sense. Can I not move them consciously? Oh, seems like you can. Do you think you could fly? I don't think so. I'm not even so much as lifting a tiny bit. What if you channel magic into them? It feels more like floating rather than flying. How about channeling some of your ki and spirit energy? Are you okay, Rand? Yeah. It's hard to control, but I think that was it. Seems like magic is flowing and keying properly. And what about spirit? It's just close. Ouch. Ah. What? You mean injuries are healed when it's in the light? Alright, I need to do some more thinking about the power of spirit. If I can float using magic and propel myself using ki, if I manage to hold the two of using a magic ki combination technique, I could actually fly. We are ready over here. I set up impact softering spells across the area. Oh, thanks, Lauren. Right, let's give it a go then. Gathering power, magic key. Whoa! Oh. Float by using magic. Using key, I can increase my speed. Wow! I did it. I'm actually flying. Oh, amazing. So this is what birds see. Wow. Amazing. Oh, my wings. Are you right? You flew away out of the zone. I couldn't put the spell over the entire forest, you know? Ouch. So small inches easy healed by your wings. What a convenient body. What? The planes around your wings are glowing. Reminded me, what was the reason you first become able to use spirit power? Yeah. I found a small broken shrine near the village I was living. I fixed it, and then I became able to use spirit power. I see. A feature of spirit power is that it is bestowed by the gods. The origin of your spirit powers might be related to the forest gods. I can fly, drink blood, have the power to give life, and can control magic beings. I feel like I'm getting further away from becoming human. Next time I change, will I still be able to be myself? But you're still Rent, right? Rent Weiner, aspiring middle class adventure. As long as your dream doesn't change, you will stay the same. Yeah, that's right. Your expression and voice are closer to what they used to be thanks to the revolution. Really? Yes. Why else would I say that? Welcome back, Rent Weiner. It's good to be back. So, thank you for listening to chapter 30. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah. Thank you for listening. And see you next time in chapter 31. Bye bye.